Well, good morning, everyone. So, we had a really cold night. The windows had moisture on the inside and it was frozen this morning. So that was pretty cold. So we had turned on the diesel heater and yeah, got it warmed up. Now it's sunshine outside in the valley we went to in New York City. So, New York City State. Pretty nice here. Now we're gonna go for a little walk with Dory. Then we go look at the herb store where we stayed overnight, Harvest Host, and then we're gonna keep driving to a little park. We can go for a hike, about an hour and a half to 2 hours drive. And after that, we're gonna end up in a campground for tonight on Lake Erie. That will be exciting. And I also figured out my microphone didn't really work. Now it works. I had to download another camera app. That was a mistake on my side, learning curve. Now my microphone works, and yeah, that's our morning so far.
And now, since my microphone works, you're gonna play around with it. It has 3 voices, or 2, an uncle and a female voice, and an original voice. And that should be the uncle voice. Sky, you wanna say something?
My name is Sky.
See if it worked.
And now it's the female voice. Sky?
My name is Sky.
See how that sounds?
All right, and now we're gonna test the distance. The distance of the microphone. It didn't really say how far you can go away. And Sky is now walking with my camera away. So if it's a little bit wiggly and wobbly, then that's Sky wiggling around. But she's learning. She's gonna be my camera assistant in my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's the new gadget. We're gonna try, and hopefully it makes it all a little bit better. And yeah, I mean, it's a young channel. It's a beginner's channel. I will do mistakes, but you should come along, follow me, and see how we improve and how we get better. All right. Thank you. It's a beautiful morning. It's getting warm in the sun, and since I have a new camera app, since my camera app on my phone, what was already installed, didn't quite work, I noticed as in my last videos, the camera had the zoom issues, so focus issues. I'm hoping that with this other app I'm using now, that it works better and that won't happen anymore so much, hopefully. And the new app is called Open Camera. If anybody has issues with the camera, you should try that app out and yeah, see if it's better. And yeah, show you again where we are. It's so beautiful. That's the bus. All right, that's the healing spirit. That's where we're gonna go in, and that's our harvest host. See what they got for us. All right, we went to the store. I got a medicine herbal book, what can tell me what I can use the herbs for in medicine. And we got a mushroom mix, tea, and greens for a drink. And we also just got stopped on our way back to the bus, and the boss in here took us for a little tour. What they do, how they do, where they try their herbs, where they do their mushrooms. Pretty cool. Yeah, but I took some pictures, so I'll show you. now we're gonna fire up the bus and keep driving to our next destiny. Hello. Hi. We made it. Lunchtime. And we are at Red House National Park. And yeah, beautiful area. And we're gonna explore the beach. Let's walk to the beach and see. There's a lake here. And let's see what we can see today. While Robin is making lunch, we're gonna go for a little walk. Lunch is over, now we go for a walk. And everything looks so beautiful in the fall time, doesn't it? Back on the road, finished our little walk around the lake. Now we keep driving to our campground. Pennsylvania! Welcome to Pennsylvania!
Let freedom ring, 1681.
Ohio, welcome to the heart of it all. Hey people, we made it to our campground in Ohio, but it just got here and there's like this huge amount of bugs. I don't know if you can hear it. Do you hear the humming? It's crazy. They're everywhere. I'm gonna turn the camera around and see if you can see them. It's crazy. Oh yeah, there you go. They're everywhere. They're not. They don't sting or do anything. They're just like everywhere. And they make this humming sound. It's crazy. It's pretty loud. Hopefully you can hear it. Dinner time. Time to do dishes. Work first and then enjoyment of lasagna. There it is, the masterpiece of lasagna. Now it's gonna go in the oven. Good morning. So I made coffee. More coffee. Today we are in the campground. We got here yesterday. It was pretty late, and I had to make dinner, a nice lasagna, and then it was too late to make more videos, so I stopped. But this morning we will do some laundry, and we gonna clean up the bus a little bit from last night, and then fill the bus up with water. And it's plugged in right now, so we get power. We can recharge our batteries. And after that, I think we're gonna keep going. Tonight we're gonna stop at a corn maze. So we'll see. It's quite a bit of a way. I think it's like a 3-hour drive. And yeah. So when we get there, I will say something for sure. Maybe we can go even to the corn maze. That would be fun. See what time it is and we get there. And for lunch today, not quite sure what we're gonna do, because I'm not quite sure yet which way we have to go. But we'll figure that out on the way. And for now, I'm gonna clean kitchen, make a little bit of breakfast, and fill up the water, do laundry, and then off we go. Back to traveling through America. It's really exciting for me because I have never been here, and yeah, I'm excited to see everything and see how America looks like, or the US, America, where everything. Yeah. Okay, it's another beautiful day in paradise. I decided to have a quick shower and then clean the bus. I'm gonna make lunch. I'm gonna make some sandwich so we can have lunch while we drive today, because we have a long drive, right? But look at how nice it is here. All the trees of all different colors. It's fall time and the night wasn't too cold, but we're gonna head further south, so it will get warmer hopefully. It was about 5 degrees last night. That's not too bad. I wasn't cold. All right, time for shower. Hello. So I'm sorry I couldn't make a video because we changed plans. We couldn't do laundry. Laundry was too bad there. We couldn't get coins and yada yada yada. So we decided to drive more. And I was trying to update you guys on the highway, but it turned out I was so busy. We drove around Cleveland, and it was crazy. Never have seen that before, only in movies. That was like a triple overpass. That's crazy. But now we are at our lunch spot in a park. Can't recall what the name of the town is, but there's a giant playground. This guy is playing. Robin is making lunch, and I think after that we're gonna go for a walk with the dog, and then of course keep driving to the cornfield, corn maze, and see how that goes. All right. I will enjoy the sun in the meanwhile. Here we are at the corn maze, and I'm gonna take Sky for a little walk and Dory, and we're gonna explore. They're already closed for tonight, but they open up tomorrow, and we want to check out tonight what we want to do tomorrow, so we can be efficient and be out of here quickly, because apparently they're going to be getting really busy tomorrow, and they want us out by 11. So let's go explore and see what we can find. The entrance of the corn maze. There's a corn maze here, and it looks like the whole bunch of other stuff too, eh? The entrance of the corn maze. I think we're gonna do the corn maze tomorrow, Sky, eh? Yay! All right, so we just had dinner, had the dishes, and now it's bedtime, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We explored the maize field a little bit, maize cornfield, but it got dark, so we had to come back. And so yeah, I checked some fluids on the bus. Looks all good now. And the dishes, we did dinner, and now it's bedtime. So see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning. So this morning we were able to move the bus from the corn maze parking lot to the owner's property, just like right next door, because it's gonna get really busy, they say. And now we're gonna go back and check everything out in the daylight. We did it last night a little bit, but today we're gonna do it in the daylight, and you can see there's the corn maze right there. And behind that barn, that's where they sell all their stuff. And then there's a whole bunch of activities in there we're gonna look at today and do some. So come along and enjoy the ride. Off we go. Get lost in the corn maze. Where shall we go, Sky? You the leader. All right, everybody. If you don't hear back from me, I got lost in the corn maze. Oh no, we've been in here for hours. We got lost. We don't know where to go. What are we gonna do? At least we can survive on corn if we have to. Lunch. What do we have?
We have barbecue pulled pork nachos.
Ooh.
And then we have a pulled pork sandwich.
Ooh.
And then we have a bacon and cheese burger.
Fantastic.
Which one's yours?
All right, so we are on the way back. We had a nice time at the corn maze. Now we're gonna jump in the bus, fire everything up, and go and do laundry. That's our next goal. Hello, everyone. We made it to our next destiny. We did quick laundry in a town, and then we drove for about an hour, and now we are on the Dutch Creek Winery. Yes, you heard right. Another winery. And we're gonna go in there, have a tasting. And if you don't hear back from me today, we had a really good tasting. And I just wanna say maybe goodbye and see you tomorrow morning or see you later. All right, see how it goes. And it's, oh, by the way, it's a mead honey wine winery. So I love meat, so we'll see how it goes. There we go. Got our wine tasters, a beer, a pretzel, popcorn, water, and everybody's happy. Let's enjoy. Good evening, everyone. Today's laundry folding story time is about why do we travel? Why do we travel in a 40-foot school bus all over America, North America, including Canada, the United States, and Mexico? We are trying to find the perfect area or piece of land for us to build a homestead. As you know, we are from Vancouver Island, what is a pretty amazing place itself. It's tough to beat. There's lots of opportunities. You can have free food from the ocean. You can go hunting. There's lots of animals to hunt. And the climate to grow food all year round is pretty good. And also, Robin and Sky are Canadian. I got my Canadian permanent residence, so it would be easy for us to stay there and build a homestead. But we thought we should travel around and see North America first before we settle down and decide where we want to be. And that's why we travel. That's the whole story. What we have seen so far, and you too on YouTube so far till to that point here, is also pretty amazing. Nice people, nice areas, nice countries. It's pretty amazing. It's nice to at least go around and see it once before you decide where you want to be. And we haven't decided yet where we want to be, but the reason why we do the whole thing is to find the right spot. And I'd just like to let you guys know that is the reason why we travel. Mostly the reason why we travel. Of course, we also want to relax and, enjoy life. Have the time to do that and not always say, we should go and travel. We should. We just took the initiative in our hand and said, let's go and do it. And we did. Now we are on our way to find the perfect place to settle down. And with that, I finish today's laundry folding story time. Thank you. Thank you for coming with us on our amazing journey. Yeah, good morning, everyone. A little bit windy today, but we still at the winery and we had a good night. I can tell you that.
And there's going to be a storm.
Yeah, Sky says there's going to be a storm coming up here. Yeah, so we're gonna pack up. We found a boondocker. That means we can stay in somebody's land for free for the next 2 days. But to get there, it's about a 2.5 hour drive. What means for the bus, since we only can drive 55 miles an hour, it's gonna take about half an hour to an hour longer. So we're trying to get going here, so we can have some nice lunch, maybe at the playground, so Sky can play a little bit, and we can have some lunch, and then drive to our next destiny. That's the plan. We'll see how things go. West Virginia, wild and wonderful. Welcome to West Virginia, wild and wonderful.
Alright.
Right. That is Kentucky. Welcome to Kentucky. Hello. So, or should I say good evening? The day was a little bit crazy today. We packed up and traveled and drove to West Virginia. And in West Virginia, we went to a park. What I found on Google Maps, and it looked really good big parking lot. But when we got there, it was like a steep hill, and the parking lot was quite small. So we got in and we got out, obviously. But I was worried about everything, so I got that I gonna get stuck there. So I didn't make any videos because I was all nervous. But we got out. It was all good on the end. And then we drove further. We drove today from Ohio to West Virginia, just along the border of West Virginia, and then over to Kentucky. So now we're in Kentucky and on another harvest host, or they're also called boondockers. So we can stay here for free. We're gonna stay here for 2 days or 2 nights, and tomorrow I will do a couple things on the bus. You know, make it more efficient, more easier to deal with. And tonight we're gonna watch a movie, and it's raining and stormy outside. It's been raining all day, so you couldn't really do much outside. And we're gonna Robin and Sky just making some cookies, and then we're gonna have some dinner, watch a movie, and I'm probably head to bed because can't go for a walk. It's really stormy and windy outside. So yeah, just want to check in and say hello and see you tomorrow morning, I guess. Bye. All right. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're gonna work on the bus a little bit, like I said yesterday. And first thing on the agenda is putting a kill switch into the battery system. So I don't have to do it with a ratchet anymore. I just come out here, kill the battery, and I'm good. I'm good to go. Much easier, quicker, and better. So that's what we're doing. All right. Second task today is putting another fuse in for the defrost, windshield defrost. So right now they both come in. One is for the cabin heat and one is for the defrost for the window, and they both go over the same fuse, and that seems to be a little bit too small for me. So I'm going to clip one off and put another fuse in so that they both run separately. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. Off we go. All right, next task is my door tracks a little bit. So I have to take a little bit wood out. And what do you guys think? Doesn't drag anymore. Top fixed. Off to the next task. All right. So last task today is getting the Starlink cable through the roof. I got one of those roof covers. So to put the wire through here, make it all work, and then silicone it all onto the top, seal it off, and then it's not running through the window anymore. It's going through the roof. I'll show you guys. So far, I got the hole in the roof. I got my wire through. Now I'm gonna put the cap on, seal it off, so it's all nice and good, and then go from there. Yeah. And that is, it is installed. There's our Starlink. The cable is right between here, and it runs all the way onto the boat. So people, I've finished my day of hard work. Now I enjoy a fire for the evening. Kentucky fire.